Shoe_baby, you have been acknowledged. Metal Driver here, and today I am taking a look at the new Elite Legends Series 17 Ultimate Warrior. On the side we get an image of the warrior, then on the back we get another image along with some information, a read-up on the figure. Then the rest of the box is pretty much what you'd expect from the Legends Elite Wave figures, but enough of the box. This figure looks pretty cool, I'm excited for this. Let's go ahead and open this up and take a closer look at the Ultimate Warrior. Here we get a 360 look at the Dingo Warrior. We see some nice details, and it comes with a few accessories that include gripping hands, open hands, and an alternate head sculpt so that way you can display this warrior as the Ultimate Warrior. Although, I don't know about you guys, but with this figure, I'm going to display him with the Dingo Warrior head sculpt. Now this one is fine. We have seen this head scan before, it's not brand new. The paint on the face paint looks really good. I don't see anything sloppy or mispainted. I do like this color scheme of yellow and blue. Lips are painted well. The hair is sculpted pretty well, looks nice. So let's go ahead and put that head scan on. Let's see how that looks. And yeah, that looks nice. I think that's cool. I do appreciate that Mattel gave us an alternate head sculpt so that way we have some different options for posing or for photography. But as I said, I'm not going to have them displayed with this head scan. I'm going to have them displayed with this one. That is the Dingo Warrior head sculpt, and this looks fantastic. I love that Mattel has given us an Ultimate Warrior from this phase of his career. I'm pretty certain this is the first one from the Mattel line. I don't know if Jakks Pacific ever made one, I'm not sure. Either way, this head sculpt looks amazing. I think Mattel did a great job capturing the likeness from this time period. I love the facial expression, I love the sculpting, the mustache looks really good, the teeth are painted well, the lips are painted well, the face paint looks good, even his haircut, his hairstyle looks amazing. It's got that early to mid 80s vibe right there, I love that, the sculpting of the hair really looks good. This head sculpt is amazing. I love it. This was most definitely the selling point for me in getting this figure, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. Now let's go ahead and look at the rest of the body, see if it looks good. And yeah, the torso's fine. It's the typical Elite Warrior body that we are used to getting, so I'm fine with that. I think it looks good. It's got some nice big beefy arms which look nice. He's got these armbands and tassels, red and blue, which looks nice. It is articulated as all the warrior tassels are, so that's nice. Makes for some good posing. So that way you can have him possibly running, so that would look nice. Red and black wristbands. Same thing on the other side, painted very well, looks nice. Get the tassels right here. Red on top, blue on the bottom. The other one is reversed, so that's cool. He's got these red trunks right here. Pretty sure it's red. It's a bit reddish orange. Not sure how it's coming across on camera, but it's plain. There's nothing other than just the color of the trunks. No designs here. Black knee pads with some white trim, painted well. Does not look sloppy. He's got these bands at the bottom of the knee. Same style as the bands on the arms. Tassels right here are articulated as well. He's got those bands on the other side. Blue on top, red on bottom, different on the other one. And he's got some silver boots which look pretty good, look nice. I like the sculpting on that, painted well. So very happy with how this turned out. But the head scan really is what sells this figure for me. As I like to say, a head scan can either make or break a figure, and so far, it is certainly making this figure. Articulation wise, the head is on a ball joint. It looks not too high up, just slightly up due to that plastic mullet right here. Does look that far down, can turn side to side and tilt very well. Shoulder goes that high up. It rotates all the way around. There is a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, pretty good range there. A swivel and hinge at the wrist. He goes that far forward, that far back with an ab crunch. The waist is frozen on mine. There we go. Well, I said the head scan makes or breaks the figure, certainly did not break it there. Legs go that far out, they go that high up. Thigh cut, double jointed knees. A cut at the top of the boot. Ankle goes that high up, that far down, and there is some slight ankle pivot. Here's the new Legends Series 17 Dingo Warrior next to the previous released Elite Ultimate Warrior figure, and that is the Survivor Series Ultimate Warrior. I'm gonna be honest, if this figure only came with the Ultimate Warrior head sculpt, I probably wouldn't have cared about it so much. Now, I do appreciate that Mattel included it as an alternate head sculpt. It is always nice to have accessories, swappable parts. But what makes this figure amazing, what makes it awesome, is the Dingo Warrior head sculpt. And I've said it many times, I'll say it many more times, that a head sculpt can make or break a figure. And in this case, the Dingo head sculpt absolutely makes this figure. That head scan alone just makes me love everything about it. The color scheme, everything. Just, I love this figure. I love it. I think it's great. I'm glad to have this in my collection. I think Mattel executed the face on the Dingo Warrior head sculpt very, very well. So as you can tell, I am really happy with this purchase. So I haven't opened the rest of Series 17 yet, but so far I can safely say this is probably going to be my favorite one in the wave. Now these are Target exclusives as usual, at least here in the United States. I think in Canada, Toys R Us gets the Legends waves. So if you are in the US, these should be popping up very soon. In fact, in some parts of the country, it's popping up right now. I found this at my local Target. So hopefully it's not too difficult for you to find this. It shouldn't be, because the last several Legends waves have been pretty easy to find. So hopefully you enjoyed as much as I do. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, check out the card at the end of the video too, check out my latest WWE figure reviews, and I'll see you next time.